Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to the channel. We got something special for you today, a nice little HOBOTECH tip, something that we mentioned in the live video a few days ago about how to refill your little 1-pound Coleman tanks with your big 20-pound propane tank. Okay, we got our model Billy here today who's going to demonstrate the product that we're going to use to take the gas from this big tank and put it in the little tank that we use for our Mr. Buddy heaters. So what is this product? It is some kind of adapter that allows you to run it from your big tank to the little tank, and Billy's going to show you how this works.
Okay, so
this is the order that you need to do it in, otherwise you'll wind up spilling gas everywhere.
right. So obviously it's off, and black end in, just normal. Screw it on. You can tell when it's
hand tight.
Hand tight is fine.
Don't use any tools. We do this all hand tight.
Yeah. So
and now we're going to take the Mr. Buddy heater that you guys all know and love. Now the can in here is not completely empty, but it's good for demonstration purposes. So these are the 1-pound Coleman tanks that you can get. The cheapest we've ever seen them was 2 for $6 at Walmart, but the local Albertsons down here, what do they charge?
$5.30.
Yeah,
something like that.
$5.30 for one. And what did it cost to fill this? $13. That's at $2.85 a gallon for propane here in Idaho.
Okay. So this is on, and this is the first step. So after this is on, everything's off. Just screw this on. And you're just gonna hold this part right here. Just keep it stationary while you kind of tighten that. And it doesn't have to be, ultra tight. Just hand tight again.
Yeah, hand tight. No tools needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's on. And what we do to maximize the fill is we're going to turn this over. Like this.
And you can do this on a picnic table or whatever. We're just using this little stool for demonstration purposes.
Yeah. So now we're going to open the big tank here. That will start filling automatically. So just a half turn.
You'll start here in the propane, go from the big tank to the little tank.
Yeah, so it's filling right now, and
so how long do you wait before it's actually full?
I don't know, 5 minutes. It doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
I mean, you could leave it,
You can leave it as long as you want.
Yeah, it's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter, but 5 minutes is good. That's a good, when you hear the gas stop flowing, give it a few more minutes, because it'll keep flowing until it equalizes. The pressure in the big tank is going to equalize the little tank, and then that's when it stops flowing.
Yeah.
Now this works best when the big tank is full. So the more full your big propane tank is, the more full your little tanks are going to be. And also you can cheat the process a little by keeping the big tank out in the sun and warming it up. And then they tell you can put the little tanks in the freezer or refrigerator and get them really cold, and that will fill them up a lot too. But what we found is there's a little secret you can use if you're using them religiously like we are. We've been using our Buddy heaters. It's been pretty cold here in Idaho. We use them every night for several hours. So we usually run out of the little tank, and we got to refill it. So what's the secret?
Well, since we get optimal fill with a warm tank and a cold small tank, what happens is when it runs out of propane on the Buddy, it's all frosted up when these things get empty while using them. So once they finally empty, they're very cold and there's some frost. So that's the optimal time to fill.
Yeah. So there's a physical reason behind this, but as the pressurized tank releases its pressure, it gets cold. you'll actually see frost on the outside of the tank if there's enough humidity in the air. And it's really cold to touch. So when it's that cold, that's the best time to put it on the big tank, because it's like putting it in the refrigerator. But you don't have to. It's refrigerating itself. It's a neat little trick. You know, of course, it only works if you're using it. If you let the tank sit around, it's going to warm up and not fill up as much. But we get them very, very full. I mean, probably more than a pound. So, you guys probably want to know how to undo the process. So let's do the reverse. We've been waiting 5 minutes. Let's say it's been 5 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and undo it now.
Yeah, so it's the exact reverse. So we're going to close off the big tank here.
And make sure you shut the valve off before you flip the tank over.
And why is that?
Otherwise, the little tank will drain back into the big tank.
Okay.
You don't want that to happen.
Okay, so that's off, and now we could just simply turn it back over.
Okay, now it's flipped back over. Now, what do you do next?
So the little tank comes off.
Okay, so just the reverse of the way you put it on.
Yeah, so we're gonna hold this just to loosen it. And then
once the tank's loose, take your hand away unless you like frosty propane on your hand.
Right, because it'll expel a minor amount once we remove this. And so you don't want to get frosted.
Yeah, just like that.
And that's it.
So how much is in there now? Does it feel like that it's a normal 1 pound tank?
Absolutely, but maybe a little more.
Yeah, I mean, in this kind of weather, if you get those tanks nice and cold when you go, because he was just using this on the little buddy before we did this video, and so it was already frosty, and you can get a pound or even more in these little tanks, and we didn't do anything special. You know, they tell you, some people paint this black to leave it out in the sun. Some people put these in the freezer. You really don't need to do that if you use this process, if you're using the tanks actively.
Yeah. But, you know, you don't need to pay attention to temperature as far as the whole process goes. We're just talking about optimizing. You don't need to worry about warm and cold and all this stuff. The physical process will work.
It'll work no matter what. As long as this is at least half full, you're going to get at least half full in these. And usually that's all you need. If you just need like an hour or two on let's say you're going to grill some food and you're going to use this to cook some food, that's more than enough gas to cook you can cook a couple of days on one of these little suckers once you refill it. Now the little buddy, they consume a lot more gas, and you'll still get 2 hours, even if it's half full, you'll get 2 hours on low. And that's usually enough. If you're, especially, here's where Billy lives. What do you have to burn in there? About 5-10 minutes at the most to warm that up?
At the most on low.
Yeah, so one of these little tanks, even half full, will last 10 days. Yeah. And we're in the gazebo here. We fill them up usually once a night. And then we're good until midnight or so. Then we go to bed. Then we take our little buddies. I take mine in the van, he takes his in the tent, and we're good to go for the rest of the night once they're refilled. So it's a real simple process. And now, you can leave the adapter on the tank like we do, or you can take it off. We just leave it on there because we pretty much use this propane tank to refill the little green ones now. It's in some ways more optimal if you refill the little green tanks than if you use the hose with the filter on it, because now you're lugging around the big tank with the hose. Because usually what I do in the van is I use the big tank here with a hose, with a filter that goes to my little buddy. But lately I've just been filling up the little green can, the little 1 pounder. It's a lot more convenient, and as long as I'm not going to run it more than 2 or 3 hours, I don't have to worry about running out of gas. It's been real great here at camp. We got our own personal propane filling station, basically. So it's $13 here in Idaho at $2.85 a gallon to fill this up, which has 20 pounds, compared to paying almost $5 for one of those little green canisters that you end up throwing away in the trash. Why not recycle them? This is one way to save money and recycle at the same time. It's kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Now these adapters, this adapter right here is available on my Amazon page on hobotech.tv/Amazon. You can pick one up there. Current price is $7.99, and it includes free shipping, so it's super cheap. It pays for itself in a couple days.
Yeah.
It's really a no-brainer to pick one of these up and save a whole bunch of money. So We hope you liked the video, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Odin commands you to like and subscribe, and clean my litter box.
Greetings and solicitations. Wait a minute, is it greetings and solicitations or greetings and salutations? I think it's greetings and salutations.
Solicitations.
Greetings and solicitations. Isn't that what they said on that Star Trek episode? The guy with the guy with the piano?
My greetings and felicitations, Captain.
It was like greetings and solicitations or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. We're going to have to keep this in as a blooper. Hey, thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe, share, and like. And we'll see you guys next time. Say hi, Odin.